Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Welcome back to another 30 over 30. We're still going strong with covering 30 aspiring CRA problems over the next, well, now we're on the 12th day. So, but for every day of the month of November. So 30 days covering 30 aspiring CRA problems. We're on day 12. And welcome to all my clinical research professionals that are working to land their first CRA job offer. So it's a Saturday. I know y'all probably busy. Some people getting their Christmas stuff started. I've actually already set up my Christmas trees, which a lot of people have chastised me for because they said it's too early, but whatever, right? To each its own. So today, following up from yesterday where we talked about, is this the right page? Yesterday we talked about LinkedIn being one of your it's not cooperating today, y'all. LinkedIn being your best marketing asset, and that is one of the problems because people don't have their profile set up. So I said I was gonna over the next few days cover specific details about LinkedIn. Let me see. Let me take it back. And if you want to hear all about what I said about LinkedIn, then definitely go back and listen to day 11. But the problem was not leveraging LinkedIn and thinking that it's just another social media platform or just a search engine. When it's so much more, it's actually your best marketing asset. So today we're going to go into some details about your profile photo and banner on LinkedIn. So one of the biggest problems that I see, myself included, y'all know I always talk about problems that typically involves myself at one point, but people don't even have a LinkedIn profile photo. So you'll see that little default image or they don't have a banner and you'll see the default banner. And because LinkedIn, again, is your best marketing asset, I have to keep saying that. It's not just another social media platform. It's not just a place where you can apply for jobs. It's not just a job search playground. It is your best marketing asset. And I have to keep saying it over and over again. So the solution is simple. You just add a quality headshot photo and add a customized banner. I think there's some LinkedIn updates all the time. I think they have some banner template options, but you want to add a customized banner. So, what does that look like? First of all, let's talk about why. Why, right? Again, because LinkedIn is your best marketing asset. I'm going to say that 1,000 times because I know some of y'all aren't hearing me. Some of y'all are dismissing it. Some of y'all are like, whatever, Jasmyn. But if you are a clinical research professional and you are trying to land your first CRA job offer, LinkedIn is going to be your best marketing asset. It's going to be the best tool that you have available to put yourself out there and reach your goal of landing your offer. So number one, why? Because LinkedIn is a landing page. What is a landing page, Jasmyn? Well, long story short, it's a web page that's created specifically for marketing and advertising. Now, businesses use landing pages all the time. And for those of you who aren't familiar with my platform, for those of you who are, I'm always big on advocating that you are the CEO of your career and therefore you must operate as such. So you have to handle your career like a business owner. And businesses have landing pages, so you need a landing page, right? For your business. LinkedIn is essentially that free landing page, which is why I have to keep saying it's your best marketing asset. And so it's going to be your tool where you can specifically market and advertise your skills, your experience, your expertise, your brands, who you are, your unique personality, your unique story to tell people, hey, I'm a great candidate to be a CRA. Please reach out, call me, email me. I am who you're looking for. That's essentially the goal. And that is what LinkedIn allows you to do. So, further details why? Because you want to go from an anonymous CRA, which is what not having your profile or not having a banner essentially makes you look like. It makes you look like an anonymous CRA. You want to go from an anonymous aspiring CRA. You want to go from an anonymous aspiring CRA to a well-known aspiring CRA. Everybody in the field should know that you want to become a CRA. When I was trying to land my first CRA job, everybody already knew Jasmyn wants to be a CRA. That needs to come along with your name in the territory. So if anybody hears about any job events, any entry-level jobs, anything that has to do with landing that first CRA role, they should automatically think about you. That's how well-known of an aspiring CRA you want to become. And then secondly, you want to make recruiters, companies, hiring managers, you want to make them want to know more about you. You want to make them say, oh my God, I got to get to know this girl. I got to get to know who she is because she seems like she'll make a really good candidate. So let me learn more about her. That's when they start scrolling. That's when they want to look at the rest of your profile. And then ultimately, that's when they want to reach out. That's when they want to DM you. That's when they want to email you, right? It's not just about submitting job applications because that's the long, hard, old school way. I'm all about creating a CRA job attraction system where you are creating this brand, this market, so that recruiters and hiring managers, companies, they're reaching out to you. You're drawing the right attention. You're attracting them to you. You're bringing the jobs to you. And that's what LinkedIn can do for you. That's what branding and marketing yourself can do. That is why I say LinkedIn is your best marketing asset. And so the banner, the photo is essentially the cover of your landing page. That's the first thing that they're going to see. So if they don't see anything, if they just see the default photo with the little person shape and the default banner, then they essentially assume that you're not at home. You don't exist. You're out of business, right? You're not in business. Maybe you never were in business. So going back to the business analogy, if you were looking to go to a new hair salon or a new clothing store or whatever, a new accountant, and you rolled up, you pulled up, and there was no sign on the building, it was just a door, and nobody was in the parking lot, and there was no indicator that this was the right place. There was that same address, but you weren't really sure. And then there were like a building with multiple units, A, B, C, and D, right? So you don't have a clue who's who. You don't have a clue if, is this really where I'm supposed to be? Is this really the place, the business that I'm looking for? You can kind of take a wild guess and maybe go in, but it's like you're kind of, not really sure. And depending on how much time you have on that particular day or how, I don't know, I guess adventurous you are that day, you may or may not go through the door and try to look through the units and figure out where is the specific unit that you're looking for. And that kind of goes along with your LinkedIn page and your photo and your banner being the cover of that page, so to speak. It's just like having a business and not having your sign up, not letting people know exactly where you are in a multiple unit business. So you definitely don't want that, right? You want people to know this is exactly me. Hey, I am who I say I am, and I want you to click to learn more. So how do you do that, right? You're telling me all this stuff, Jasmyn, but how am I going to do that? So first thing with the banner, and you notice I got to keep reminding y'all, LinkedIn is your best marketing asset. But for the banner, the first thing that you can do is you can create a customized banner using Canva. It's a platform, edit. I don't know exactly what the specific name is for it, but it's a graphic design and editing type of program, essentially for dummies. I use it. Anybody can use it. And then there's a bunch of YouTube videos on how to tweak things. But you can create a Canva account for free, y'all. You don't have to get the professional option. You can create it for free, and they have tons of templates, tons of LinkedIn templates on there that all you got to do is customize to your brand. That's one. Second, if you're like, I can't do that, I don't even have like enough creativity, energy, time, whatever you want to call it, to do that. Well, you can go to Fiverr and you can hire someone for a very good price. All you got to do is search for LinkedIn banner designers, and you can find someone that can create a banner for you. You can also look for YouTube banner designers. Sometimes they don't want to create the LinkedIn banner, but it's essentially just adjusting the sizes Same concept though, right? So you can look for someone Fiverr, so you can just tell them what you're looking for and you don't even have to do it at all. And then you want to make sure that you're being unique and genuine to who you truly are. Don't try to copy someone else. Remember, it's all about branding yourself. Nobody can be a better you than you. And that's the best part of it all. Because if you just focus on being you, it's so simple, right? It's so simple. And that's how you're going to get the offer. So be your unique self. What colors represent who you are? Don't just copy the headline or other LinkedIn sessions, your about section. Don't just regurgitate what you have listed there, but use this as a unique opportunity to say something different that the rest of your profile does not say, that will make recruiters click and want to learn more about you. That's the goal. So be creative. You can use quotes. Is there a quote that really resonates with you, that you really like, that represents who you are? You can put a quote on there. You can put an image, a nice clean image, maybe of some plants, some greenery. I don't know, a beach, your favorite location, something that represents you, your philosophies, your values. You can even put different clinical research keywords and terms. I actually create banners for my clients, and we always focus on incorporating these things and making sure that the banner truly represents who they are. I'm all about customizing and being and representing your unique self. That's what's going to get you the offer. That's what's going to attract you your first CRA job offer. And then when it comes to the photo, again, best marketing asset, right? Ideally, getting a professional headshot is the best way to go. But I know some of you guys aren't ready to invest in a professional headshot, right? And that's okay. You can still, our phones are so great these days, and the cameras on our phone are just so advanced that you can use your phone and still end up with a great photo. I get professional photos done. I have professional photo shoots, but I have different goals than you guys, right? And so as someone who just wants a professional headshot, you don't have to go through all that and get a whole photo shoot, but you can just set up your phone. No selfies. Do not no, because we can see that your arm is out, and no selfies. But if you don't have anyone that can take the picture for you, you can buy one of those phone stands. You can get them off Amazon fairly cheap, and you can also buy it with a remote control. So you can set it up somewhere with like a nice simple background. What I have going on here, that's too busy. You don't want that for your profile photo, but you can set up a nice clean background. You can even have a blank background and take that picture and put it into Canva and then change the colors. Canva has so many different features, y'all, that you can use to create so many cool things. But you want to have like a nice clean background. You can set up your camera on the stand, use the remote, and just take a nice clean headshot of you. You want to make sure it's from the shoulders up, so not full body, at least the shoulders up. You can even go higher if you want to. The main thing is to have the majority of the frame being taken up by your face. Don't crop yourself out from a group photo. Please don't do that. We know you're cropped and it is not a professional photo. And you want to make sure it's yourself only. Don't post a picture with you and 2 other people. This is about you. Remember, this is your landing page. This is your best marketing asset for you, right? So this is all about you. We don't want anybody else in the picture, and make sure it's up to date. Don't take a picture or don't post a picture of you from 30 years ago and you show up to the interview looking like somebody different. And then they're wondering, have we been bamboozled? Is this the same person? And it is you, but you just have this outdated photo posted. So these are some things that you can keep in mind when you are, uploading your profile photo. I think that's the last. Yeah. So tomorrow, we're going to go a little bit deeper and cover some more sections of LinkedIn and how you can continue to make sure it's CRA LinkedIn, make sure you have a CRA LinkedIn profile. So we want to optimize it for CRA jobs specifically. And we're going to go through and walk through all the different little sections and ways that you can leverage LinkedIn. We're going to keep that up for the next few days. And for those of you who are interested in learning more about me and how you can work more closely with me, I have a 6-month coaching program for clinical research professional women who are ready and want to learn how to confidently land their first CRA job offer with no monitoring experience, with no CRA certification, and all struggle free, all frustration free. And the program includes 6 months of high level one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You also get an initial onboarding call where we immediately assess and revamp your resume, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile. So all the things that I've been discussing over the past 12 days, we do all this together. You get an on-demand curriculum filled with the frameworks, templates, and checklists that I specifically created and designed for you to land your first CRA job offer. You get direct messaging support from with me so we can contact each other and be able to communicate outside of our coaching calls. You get a mock interview with a recruiter, and you also get bonus courses on negotiating a high-paying offer and fast-tracking your career once you land your first CRA job offer. And you also get a bonus CRA career plan, and then so much more. So for all of you who are interested in taking this to the next level, and I see Hamid, I think I pronounced your name right. Not sure if I didn't, but most of my clients are women. But yes, if you're a man and you're interested, you are welcome as well to answer your question. And I see your other questions and comments too. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going to add them to the Monday call, the Q&A call. And that's where I answer everyone's questions. So I will address them. Check me out on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on LinkedIn. But so if you want to learn more, please go ahead and book a sales call with me. You can visit aspiringcra.com and you can book a sales call with me directly from there. You can also learn more about the program too. But definitely stay tuned. Stay on the lookout for tomorrow. I keep trying to come on early. It never works out. But if you follow me and click the notification bell on LinkedIn, the same for YouTube, then you'll get notified whenever I go live. But be on the lookout. I'll definitely be back on tomorrow, day 13, and we're going to keep going through this LinkedIn profile because it's so super important when it comes to BMS. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to day 1 when it comes to BMS, which is the tools, the techniques that you will need, that you'll use to land your first CRA job offer. So thanks everybody for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.